Hey guys, it's Big Mike and welcome to 20 Studios. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a custom mockup in Adobe Photoshop. So now let's open our first image that we are going to use. The image we are going to use, let's preview it over here. Yes. So we are going to put an image or create a custom mockup on this particular phone, and it's pretty easy. So just follow the step and then you get the tricks so that you can use it in your project or anything that you want to do with it. So now the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to create a new layer real quick. You create another rectangle, so your rectangle can be any color. Okay, why it's not white because you might not properly see it, so you create a rectangle something like this. It's cool, just over this area. So the reason why we create this rectangle is because we want to we want to clip marks inside the Photoshop. Clip marks is a term that I will explain later. So for now, clip marks in your mind. Okay, so now let's put our rectangle on the phone like this. Something like this is cool, and let's convert it to a smart object. Okay, let's convert this one to a smart object first, and then we can name it, let's see, place image. Okay, or something like this is fine, because that's where you're going to place our image, or you're going to place our item in. Okay, so that's our remember you are making a mockup. Okay, so we just have to reduce the opacity a bit so that we can, this time around, we are going to put it on the phone, but we have to make sure that it's inside the phone but not outside. You see where we have this placement and all, it shouldn't be like that. Okay, so what we can do is that we have to right click on our image, press Ctrl T first, then you right click on the image and then you select distort. Okay, distort. So the distort is going to help us to fix the rectangle inside the phone. Okay, so we click on the distort and now we are good. So now what we are going to do is that whenever you place the cursor on any angle, you can see that it changes because it's ready to distort. So now let's use this corner first. You make sure it's on there like this. Okay, something like this is fine. You can see that the edges is curvy over here on the phone. You don't have to worry about that, you will work on that. Okay, so now let's make sure we place it over here nicely. Okay, so make sure if it passes like this, it's fine, you don't have to worry about that. We also have to do the same thing for this side, or something like this, but make sure it's not like this. Okay, it's supposed to be on it. So now we'll do the same thing for this angle, and then I think we are good. Let's press Ctrl T, and I feel like we've covered most part. So what we have to do is that we will have to change the opacity back to 100 again, and now we have our nicely placed rectangle on the phone. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to open the smart object. Okay, so you open the smart object and then we have something like this nicely placed. So now this is where we are going to add our image, and then now we go to file, place, and then file, place, and embed. Then you select this, the image I want to use. Okay, you can get these kind of images on Pinterest or in Pinterest or any other platform that you can get the stock images. Okay, Pinterest, on Splash and all. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is that we see we have our image nicely placed, but here after we place it, we have to clip marks inside. Okay, so yeah, let's clip mark. So clip marks means that you are going to add it to the rectangle, wherever this rectangle is, fix it inside. That's where I'm going to be. Okay, so you right click on it and you create a clipping marks, or you just simply have to press alt and then you click in between this layers. Okay, and then you create your clipping marks. Either way it works very fine. So after that you press Ctrl S to save, and so that it will reflect at this end. Okay, So now we can still see that our edges is so on the phone, it's not really curved on the phone. So now what we're going to do is that we will just have to turn off this image. Okay, turn off this image, and now let's select this empty layer, this background layer again. That's our image. And you go to the magic wand to select colors of the colors which are the same, which it helps you select it quickly, because if you use a pen tool or something, you are now going to suffer a bit. Okay, so now you just select it anyway, and then it makes the selection of the white part. Okay, and you can see that it has really done a good job with the selection. Okay, so now what we are going to do is that we will turn on our image again. You can see that even the camera side is showing. Initially it was not showing. Okay, so now it's showing. So what we can do is that we select the place image, and now what we do is that you select or you click on the layer mask, and now we have something nice and neat. We have something nice and neat. So this is how you create a custom mockup in Adobe Photoshop. I want you to like and subscribe for more. I'll be creating more of these videos, and then stay tuned for more. I'll see you in the next video.